Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. So today's topic is actually based off of a comment that someone had made on one of my previous videos. The person that made the comment basically asked me, was I afraid to identify myself as an MGM, which is multi-generationally mixed. And I guess she wanted to know, like, why do I call myself light skinned? Why do I associate myself with that title? And, I thought about it because it was a really good comment that she made, and it really did have me think for a minute. And my response to her was basically that I'm not afraid. It's just that I don't know everything that I'm mixed with, you know? If you saw one of my previous videos about the one drop rule, I do have a little bit of information about my Indian ancestry, and I am still in the process of investigating that. And I'm also going to be getting a DNA test of myself. However, I have heard there's some controversy around the DNA test in America, that they are not really 100% reliable either. So I don't know. But I am doing investigation on my family history, my family roots. I wanted to discuss this because I believe that there are a lot of light-skinned, so-called Black Americans simply identifying as Black. We don't identify as mixed, even though many of us look mixed. We don't identify as mixed. We simply identify as Black. And, we're really putting ourselves in a box when we do that. And the lady that made the comment, she also made another good point. She said, why are you calling yourself light-skinned? Because when you call yourself light-skinned, you're still under most of the Black community's jurisdiction. And I was like, wow, like, she's really right. Like, I really 100% agree with her. Light-skinned people in the Black community, it's almost like we are the servants of the Black community. That's I'm not nobody's servant, but I'm just saying, like, as a whole, and the way that light-skinned people in the Black community are treated. And I've seen different comments, like, all over the internet, just various random comments about, race and being light-skinned. And I'm not going to mention the social platform that I saw this comment on, but a question was asked. Somebody asked, what is it like being light-skinned in the Black culture? And this guy answered, and he was so sarcastic, but you could tell he was, like, being truthful about it as well. And he was like, it's horrible. Now this was like a guy's perspective, but he was like, it's horrible. He said, like, a lot of Caucasians feel more comfortable around the light-skinned people, however, the darker Black Americans treat the light-skinned Americans like we're their servants. It's a lot of abuse. And he was just going on and on and on. And I'm pretty sure that light-skinned men have their own stories, their own perspective. I I have light-skinned men in my family. My brother's light-skinned. I've never really had that deep conversation with him to ask him, what it's like for him being a light-skinned man. But I'm pretty sure he could tell me some stories. But I just thought it was so interesting that this comment that I had seen. And I think that as light-skinned people, again, unfortunately, many of us, we just categorize ourselves as black, because that's all we know. And that's the sad part about it. It's sad because it limits us. It limits us, and it forces us to be a part of a specific culture that doesn't have our back, and like I said before, I just think it's really important for light-skinned people in the black community to do the research, start asking questions, and start figuring out where you're from, where your people are from, because we truly are a lost identity. We really are. And there are so many light-skinned black Americans and brown-skinned black Americans walking around that are really indigenous to this land. And their bloodline is really from Indians. But again, they were all looped into just the category of black, and so they don't know who they are. And then you also have, I really feel sorry for like light-skinned children that were born to, like a dark-skinned black woman, and she manipulated them into basically worshiping dark skin. I think that's just so sad. And I've heard like stories. I've seen people comment about, like their mother was dark skinned. They could have been mixed, or their father was light skinned, but they were raised by their dark skinned mother, and they were pretty much raised to worship dark skin. And their skin tone was minimized all their life, and they were made to feel less than because they were light skinned. And that's just, when I hear that, I mean, how much more evil can you get? So I really feel for a lot of, mixed black, children and adults that were raised like this. It's really sad. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video about that. I thought it was a really good comment that the lady had made on my video. And pretty much that is why, I associate myself and I call myself light skinned, because, at this point in my life, where I'm at in my journey, that is really all I know. I may begin to call myself MGM, just for me personally, I just have not gotten to that point yet, because there's just more research that I need to find out about myself, but again, do your research, find out who your family is, because a lot of us are really just limiting ourselves and just associating with the term black, and it's really limiting us. It's limiting opportunities for us, job opportunities, just all around. It's limiting. So that's all I wanted to say. I hope this is another thought-provoking topic. And if you are light-skinned and proud of it, can you do me a favor and comment below my video? Go ahead and comment LSPI. LSPI. That'll let me know that you are another fellow light skin and you're proud of it. I hope to see you all on my next video.